Hi, I'm Pete with FoamFit Tools, and I'm working on some new organizers. They're going to be designed to fit the Quinn 428-piece Master Technician toolset into the US General 34-inch 6-drawer full bank service cart. So I'm working on the socket layout for the top compartment of the 6-drawer cart. I thought I could just use the layout that I've already done for the 5-drawer cart. It is a little bigger. It's like an inch wider and maybe just over an inch additional depth. And I thought I'd just use the layout, cut it on a bigger sheet of foam, maybe get a couple of extensions tucked in on the margin where we had more space. But as I worked on this and started looking at it, I think it's probably worth taking the time to rearrange it. So I cut a piece of cardboard the size of the 6-drawer top compartment. I just doodled on here where the latch is, so I avoid that area. On this one, the gas spring's closed just to the outside, so I don't have to worry about that. And just, you know, I was able to straighten out the rows a little bit, tuck things a little bit tighter, and I've got all the extensions from the 428-piece Quinn set right in the center. I may make a few more changes as I draw this up, but so now what I have to do, because I moved everything around a little bit, I have to do a new CAD drawing, and then I have to reprogram the whole thing. So it's a little more effort, but I think overall the design and the layout is a little nicer than just using what we had. Okay, so I've drawn my layout in CAD and I printed it out at 1:1 scale, and I've put some of the tools over, and what you can see is I've rearranged this part of the organizer. The sockets worked out pretty much like we had thought, but when I did I had the ratchets over here and then the extensions, and I just wasn't getting enough room for this finger pocket. You know, I want that finger pocket at the balance point of the ratchet so it's easy to grab. And I didn't have enough room for the finger pocket, so I tried a couple different things. And what I figured out that works pretty good is I've got all the half drive stuff together. So the half breaker bar, the half extensions, and the half ratchet. And then I put the 3/8 together. So half 3/8 ratchet, 3/8 breaker bar, and all the 3/8 extensions. And then the quarter ratchet and extensions are here. So it's chronological, so I like that. I got plenty of room for finger pockets. I've got a nice finger pocket on every tool. And so I think the next step is to program this up and actually make one. So here's the end result. Everything is fitting great. We've got ratchets and drive tools in the center, SAE sockets on the left, metric sockets on the right. We've got all the drive sizes together, so quarter, 3/8, and half. Same thing on the metric, the quarter drive, 3 rows of 3/8 drive, and 3 rows of half drive. Then we've got bit sockets on the outside, spark plug sockets in the front left corner. So I'm really happy with how this turned out. This is great. So now to fit the entire 428-piece set, we're going to have to do 2 more drawers for the wrenches, screwdrivers, hex keys, and everything else. Okay, so this layout is combination wrenches. The metric goes from 5.5 millimeter up to 22 millimeter. SAE, we got 7/16 up to 15/16, and then we stuck 4 little wrenches in the middle here. So 3/8, 11/32, 5/16, and quarter. We've got the 8-inch adjustable wrench in the back, and SAE hex keys and metric hex keys. So we added a finger pocket on each of the hex key sets to make it easy to grab. Of course, we've got finger pockets on the combination wrenches as well. One thing that I like to do, we raised up the little wrenches so when you go to grab that, even if you're wearing gloves, you can get your fingers far enough past that skinny little wrench that you can grab it with no problem. Now, this layout is sized for one of the drawers in the 34-inch cart, so the dimensions are a little bit different. It's 27 3/4 wide, 19 3/8 front to back. Because the US General 34-inch cart is a little bigger than some of the other drawers that we've designed for, we get everything into 3 foam organizers. So the top compartment is the sockets, and then we use the 1 drawer for the combination wrenches, and this is the third of the 3 organizers. Fits in another drawer, and this one is for ratcheting wrenches and screwdrivers. So these are the metric ratcheting wrenches, and these are a non-reversible design. So it goes one way, flip the wrench over, and it goes the other. So on the metric side, it goes from 8 millimeter up to 17. On the SAE side, we go from 3/8 to 3/4. We also have this ratcheting bit wrench, and it's a reversible wrench, and it holds quarter drive quarter drive screwdriver bits. So if you need a torque screwdriver, you've got the option to build yourself a low profile ratcheting device, or they've got a magnetic handle in here. So it gives you a lot of flexibility. There's 12 screwdrivers, but with the 55 bits they include, you can really manage a lot of different situations. So the Phillips screwdrivers are in the back, slotted are in the front. There's also 2 mini screwdrivers in the back. So that's my 3-drawer solution to fit the US General 428-piece mechanic set, or they call it a master technician set. But to fit that set in the US General 34-inch 6-drawer full bank service cart. So we're using the top compartment plus 2 drawers, leaving you plenty of drawers left over for your other tools. Hope you found this useful. If you'd like to order the organizers, you can find them at FoamFitTools.com. We have a page just for the Quinn 428-piece set, or you just click on Tool Organizers, click on the Quinn filter button, and you'll be able to browse everything we make for Quinn. Hit like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you like to see our other videos, and let us know if you have any questions. We do appreciate it. Thanks.